What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. Mr. One Time for the one time we grinding. Salute to all the brothers and sisters holding us down. Salute to all the super chats we got on the live stream. We're going to go live once again. Salute to all the donations. That link's in the description. Salute to everybody on Twitter holding us down. Salute to everybody following us on Facebook holding us down. Salute to everybody checking us out in the Facebook group. All those links into the description. Definitely appreciate you guys. And we on the push for 10,000 subscribers. Let's get it going. Share the video. Tell somebody about the page. We talk more than combat sports, NBA, NFL. A host of other things. Music, entertainment, current events. Check out our playlist. It categorizes most of our content. And I try to keep them updated every other couple days. All right. But, yeah. Which fight is better? Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence? Or... Terence Crawford versus Egis, I can't pronounce it, Kavaliauskas, Kavaliauskas, whatever his name is. Now, Egis is a welterweight, all right? He's a welterweight. He ain't really fought nobody that I really, say that he deserves a Terence Crawford fight. It's just my personal opinion, but this is the fight that Top Rank is going to look to make for Terence Crawford. And, people are criticizing Crawford, Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. Egis is 21-0, 17 knockouts. But once again, he's from Lithuania. But once again, records can be deceiving. Big time deceiving, especially in this situation. Literally nobody on this resume other than I think he fought David Ivorian. No, he didn't fight David Ivorian, I don't think. No, he didn't fight David. I don't see David Ivorian on there. Maybe that was somebody. Yeah, he fought David Ivorian this year in February. Other than David Ivorian, I recognize nobody on this resume. Nobody. This is not a fight that I'm looking forward to, but the thing about it is he has two working legs. He turned pro in 2013. He 5'9", 71-inch reach, 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, he probably came over a little bit late, and I'm not impressed, by him to say I give Crawford, full credit for fighting this guy. I'm not saying I give full credit, but I'm just saying it's just. It does nothing for Terence Crawford's resume. It doesn't cement his pound-for-pound status. It doesn't make me look at Crawford in another light. All this tells me is going to tell me physically how Terence Crawford took another step in his body physically developing and maturing into a welterweight. That's it. He can do something to this guy that hasn't been done before, which is knock him out. Okay. But will anybody be surprised if Crawford did knock him out? No. This is a glorified bum bash. I wouldn't say bum bash. I'm just saying it's a lower tier fight for Terence Crawford. I think this fight, it might be as far as in the ring, he's about the same as Jose Benavidez. He might be a step above Jose Benavidez because he got two working legs. Other than that, I haven't been impressed with him. I seen his last fight. Not last night, before that, but I seen his last fight versus Juan Carlos Abreu, and Jose Ramirez was supposed to headline that fight versus Danny O'Connor, I believe. They got pushed to the main event. O'Connor couldn't make weight. He fell out, and he fell out literally trying to make weight and had to get hospitalized. And I wasn't impressed with Terence Crawford. With Egis at all. So I expect Terence Crawford to dog walk him. So all the pro Crawford people. I asked the question 4 minutes, 16 seconds into the video. Which fight are you looking forward to most? Terence Crawford and Egis, the Mean Machine, or are you looking forward towards Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence? Now, people tell you that Mikey and Garcia and Errol Spence is a foregone conclusion that Errol Spence is going to beat Mikey Garcia. I give Mikey Garcia about a 20-25% chance to beat Errol Spence. Garcia is a more experienced fighter. He's a smaller fighter, obviously, in height and natural size, but I think he's a more skilled fighter than Egis. I think, he got a better pedigree than Egis. He's 4-147, but like I said before, Mikey has more experience. You know, he's been a pro for over 12 years come 2019. You know, Mikey Garcia's fought at 140, fought at 35, he fought at 30, fought at 126, turned pro at 132 pounds. So he really should have just fought as a lightweight, but he squeezed down to get more accolades. And if you can squeeze down and you can make the weight, there's no debate. You know, but clear to me, I'd rather pay $50 to see Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia than sit there and watch Terence Crawford have target practice on Egis. There's no real pageantry in the fight. There's no real build-up. Egis is virtually unknown. Egis has no rep. Egis has no win over no top 10 welterweights. I ain't talking the IBF, WBO, WBC, WBA. I mean top 10 in general. He ain't one of the top 10 best welterweights, I don't believe. You know, I don't. He may be what Lipinets is right now. If that. Because you could say Lipinets, you know, he was a world title holder before at 140. You know, he competed with Mikey, he did, but Mikey ended up beating him down. But you look at it, you go, let's say, we know in particular order, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. Those are 4 guys that's right there, okay? Then you can continue to go Egis, you know. You can continue to just keep going, really. You know, you can say Jaren Boots Ennis is better than some guys. You can go, you know, Vargas can be in the conversation. You know, that would be 6. You know, you could probably put Amir Khan in the conversation. You know, 7, Jamal James would be 8. You know what I'm saying? 8. I mean, if you want to put Adrian Broner in there, you want to put Andre Berto in there. You want to put, you know, a number of guys that you could put in there. You want to throw Jose Benavidez in there, Rashidi Ellis in there. You want to throw, it's a number of different guys you can throw in there. Jeff Horn you still can throw in there. Thomas Delorme you can throw in there. You know? So, arguably, you can make the case that Egis hasn't beat a top 10 welterweight. He's not a top 10 welterweight. Just 10 best welterweights. You know? And people say, well, Mikey Garcia is not a welterweight at all. Yeah, indeed. You know, but, you know, Crawford 2 fights ago wasn't a welterweight. In Crawford's first fight to 147, he fought Jeff Horn, who had beat the great and immaculate Manny Pacquiao. Right? So Crawford moved up from 140 to 147, fought Jeff Horn. And Jeff Horn was a huge welterweight. Not saying he's as skilled as Terence Errol Spence. Mikey Garcia fought at 140, so he's just moving up one more weight class. Even though Errol Spence, you know, Mikey Garcia started 2 weight classes below Terence Crawford. 126 and 130. But like I said before, Mikey Garcia should have turned pro as a lightweight anyway. He was tussling with Terence Crawford in the amateurs. But, you know, to continue to get in the gist of this video and to think of this video, I prefer Mikey Garcia and paying $50 or whatever they are paying to see Mikey and Errol Spence. Going to Mikey and Errol Spence over Terence Crawford and Egis. Egis provides no fear factor. Egis provides no sauce. Egis provides no storyline. He's another guy who's going to show up there in a suit, sit up there, yes, Bob Arum. It's going through the motions. At least it's some type of electricity with Mikey Garcia. At least Mikey Garcia is another pound-for-pound star fighter moving up, testing himself. What is Egis? Egis is a Lithuanian guy that we know nothing about. You know, nothing about. There's no storyline there. There's no intrigue. Just as much as we think Errol Spence is going to beat Mikey Garcia, we know Terence Crawford is going to beat Egis. I think Mikey Garcia has a better chance at beating Errol Spence than Egis got beating Terence Crawford. I believe that. Because Egis hasn't beat anybody of worth note. He ain't beat nobody worth nothing. They didn't put him in there with Adames. They didn't put him in there with Jose Benavidez. They haven't even put him in there with Mike Alvarado. David Ivorian is an okay fighter. He held the regular WBA belt. Salute to him. But nobody was holding David Ivorian into an impressive... Nobody was holding him to some high prestige. Okay? So you can say what you want. You can say both of them are glorified mismatches, and I'd rather see the Crawford and Egis glorified mismatch free on ESPN. Salute. I respect your opinion on that. But I'd rather pay $50 to see an action-packed fight versus 2 pound for pound, top 10 fighters, however you want to rank them. I'd rather see them fill up Cowboy Stadium, and I'd rather see, attempt at upset. Mikey Garcia says he sees something in Errol Spence. He going to expose it. I want to see it. I believe him. Over the course of his career, he's been proven to be a very, very smart and upper echelon type of fighter. What is Egis proven? Nothing. He's been gift wrapped the opportunity to fight Terence Crawford. He didn't earn nothing. He ain't put no real blood, sweat, and tears in the division. He ain't fought Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. He ain't even fought Sergey Lipinets, Lamont Peterson, Amir Khan type, a Jeff Horn type. He don't deserve that title shot. Just because he stopped somebody that was undefeated yesterday, who did he beat? Just like I told you guys, Jose Benavidez wasn't ready for that work versus Terence Crawford because he had one leg. But at least it's a step up that Egis has 2 working legs, and Crawford, and Crawford is fighting a real strong opponent. And I can't give Egis, he's a strong guy. He got 2 functionable legs, so we ain't got to worry about him being discredited for fighting a one-legged fighter, dragging his leg across the ring. But like I said, I prefer Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence fight over the Egis Kavaliauskas fight versus Terence Crawford. Just my personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter, also the Facebook group as well. Also, we'll make a donation to the channel. That link's there as well. Also, you can email me as well. Another active Saturday, another active day. We'll continue to provide the sauce, and y'all can continue to deepen the sauce. And let me know what y'all think about these videos and in the comment section. I'm going to get to the comment section shortly. Definitely appreciate everybody for rolling through and showing mad love. I definitely respect you guys, man. We're going to continue to hold it down and give y'all good content. Y'all continue to share the videos, retweet them out on Twitter. Trying to get to 10,000 subs. We gone.